Hi, today we're going to be taking an unboxing video review of Xbox CHATPAD. Now I know it says Xbox up here, but it actually works for the Xbox One. I don't know why they couldn't say Xbox One, because they just say Xbox, but it is for the Xbox One. Like it says up here, Xbox One, Windows 10. You can pick this up at GameStop for about $40, which is not really a bad price for it. I feel like the PS4 one goes for like $60. I believe that one does go for $60. This one was only $40. So, nothing on that side, nothing really on this side. On the back, they're saying send messages and search easier. Compose messages, enter codes, and search content in settings. Get to apps quickly with 2 programmable keys. Programmable keys for Xbox only. Expect availability mid-2006. And this side, it kind of tells you what you get. You get your Xbox One CHATPAD, a chat headset, and a USB charging cable. So let's open this up. There's only one little thing of tape down here. We'll flip it around, and yeah, it just slides open like this. So there's our little CHATPAD, kind of small. So we'll just take this out. Like I said, here's the USB charging cable. Very small cable. And the headset. And of course we get, the quick setup guide here. All they're saying is take CHATPAD, put it into controller. Now it will look like that. Take the headset, put it into the bottom of the CHATPAD, and then, the green key and the orange key, which we'll get into a little bit later on. So let me put this back and move it out of the way. So here's our charging cable. It looks a lot better on camera, but really it's super small and pathetic. Just the length of this is, I say maybe it's roughly around the same size as a phone charging cable in length. And all this plugs into is just your Xbox One controller. So, nothing for this. I think the PS4 one, you do have to actually USB charge the controller separate, not the controller, but the little keypad separately, and then you have to have another, USB charged in your controller. This one, there's no charge to it because it just runs off of the battery of, the Xbox One controller. So, no separate battery for this. Which I like, which is great, because you have another USB slot free to do whatever you need, and you start like, I need one USB slot going into this, another one going into my controller. No, just one for the controller, and that's it. So let's take a look at the headset. The headset looks pretty great. I mean, it is kind of cheap version headsets. No Turbo Beach, Laser, well, the new, $160, $300 headset that they have out now. It's, close to a basic, maybe, $20 Microsoft headset. it does have a little filter right here. Styrofoam. Nah, not styrofoam, but you know, mic filter, which actually looks like it's pretty good for, as you may know in PlayStation, the wind tunnel effect. You know, where guys had it like right up to their nose or right by their mouth, and you hear them. It's like, dude, take your mic away from your mouth. You don't eat your mic. You have your mic by your mouth, not, you know, in your mouth. Why are you sticking your mic up your nose? You don't put your mic up your nose. And you feel like telling the people, like, dude, your mic's like right there in your nose. Did you stick it up your nose? Because all I'm hearing is not like these shouts like, oh, sniper to the left in the window. He's got like, you know, a thermal scope on his suppressed sniper rifle. You can't hear shouts like that. All you can hear is this whoosh. It's like, why do you even have a mic? Seriously. If all you're going to be doing with your mic is this whoosh, wind tunnel effect. Now, it does have a little slotted clip in here to clip onto a shirt or pants, I guess. A little slide wheel over here for volume control, and a flip up and a flip down for to be able to mute the headset mute. On the control, not control, but the headset length, it's not too long, but I'll say it's very decent considering that it does put into your controller. So let's get our controller over here. I know this table's kind of getting cluttered now by adding more and more stuff to the controllers and stuff. So, quick little rundown comparison. Here's the original headset that came with the Xbox One, and here is the new headset that comes with the CHATPAD. This one is kind of pre-molded, and it's right there, which I kind of hate, how it just stays right there for the little mic. The new one, Ozzy's got better mic on here. You got more range of function of moving it. This is just standard. This one, you got a little bit more head security, so you know it's not going to move around when you're playing like a scary game, or you're like, whoa, where did that guy come from? Oh, I just knocked my headset off my head. So this one's got a little bit better control. And do note that if you take a look, the original one has the mic and headphone on the right side, while the new one's all on the left side. The original one did not have a little mic control. The old one doesn't, but the new one does. And if you look at how the plugins are, oh, that's right, the old one did have a volume and mic control on here. But honestly, I don't use this one because it's not the best quality. But this one had its own special Microsoft USB. This one just puts into standard USB. It's not USB, but standard headphone jack. So yeah, so the old one, you had the two little clips there, which were these two little prongs, and then you just had slide it in like that. But we'll move that one aside. And the bad thing is, you know, the only headset they could take is the original headset that came with it. Unless you want to buy a piece that looked just like this, that you could then put in your original one, but I don't remember, that was like 45, 60 bucks, and it was just plain outright stupid that you had to buy an extra piece to put in your controller so you could put in your original headset, like a Turtle Beach or something. Really dumb, really stupid. So here's this. Just puts in the same way that the other one puts in. Like that. Do note, once it plugs in, you do have to have your controller and then linked it. By linked it, I mean take your USB cable, your little charging cable, and put it into your controller and do a software update, which will update the software on your CHATPAD. You do need it to be updated to work. Now this one does have down here a little headphone jack, because obviously today it comes with its own little headphone. So just plugs in like that. Now a lot of people are saying this new CHATPAD can only take, the headphone that it came with, or it could take other Xbox, specific Xbox, Microsoft headphones to put in. That is not the case, my friend. You could take your Sony PS4 headphone and just put it in there. You could take, let's see what else I have here. Your old school, well, this is my old school, chatting, online gaming, PC, and type of just listen to music on my iPod headset. And where's the look? Oh, here. And you know what? I could just put it in like this, and I still could hear it. So this whole, oh, you only have to use the one that came with it, or specific, headsets that says Xbox One, Microsoft on it, forget about it. If you got a headset that's got, a standard millimeter, like 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, just a standard headphone jack, put it in. Simple as that. You don't have to go out and buy, like 40, 60, 8-hour Microsoft Xbox One headsets. Nope. Any type of headset that you have will work. So that's a great plus that they did on this one, that any type of headset with the headphone jack just plugs in. That's a real great job that they did there. I mean, that's not Xbox, but PS4 here, their controller actually has the same thing built right in. Just grab your headset and just jack it in to it. You didn't have to go out and buy any special headsets for this. So PS4 came out with it later. They did a great job with it. By having it all pre-built into the controller, that just take a regular headphone, put it in. Microsoft, they kind of wanted you to get money, and scam people out of money, like, oh, you have to have only certain ones. Nope, anyone would work with that. So that's kind of a great little trick. So why do you want to have this little CHATPAD on your controller? Now, some people say, does it weigh the controller down? Is it heavy? No, it's light. You don't even feel it on there by weight-wise. Other people say, oh, well, since it's so big, does it, ruin your gameplay? That kind of makes it awkward to put your hands on it. No! It almost looks like it was pre-built on here. But, you just go in the store and here's how the Xbox One controllers look. No, it doesn't get in the way of gameplay. It has no weight issues. It's just something that's simple and easy. So why would you want to buy this? Besides, put in your own headset that you have. Because, for me, playing Art Survival, and I do plan on getting 7 Days to Die, when you're searching things like crafting manual, say I want to build like a wooden box or a wooden door, something like that, you have to go through every single recipe that has wood. So if you just want to say, I'm looking for stuff that only requires wood, or stuff that only requires stone only, you go in the search menu and you hit, wood, or stone, or metal, whatever it is that you're searching for, and only those recipes that requires that specific item, that you're looking for, or, some other items that require, will pop up. Makes it a lot easier. So you can use the external USB keyboard, but I mean, look how much room that's taken up, and then you gotta set your controller down, and then go and type in whatever it is. It's a great alternative, but kind of a pain and a hassle. With this, You now have to set your control down to go and type. You just go type, 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 and it's already in. So you have your controller volume, you have your player volume, your master volume. Number keys are up here, which I love. So what is the difference between the green and the red? So the little green button, if you hit that, I don't know how good you can see on camera, but see up there, that little green right there? That's the ad. You know, like, you can find me at www@blankgmail.com. You know, something like that. So that's what the green one does. So hit the green button in any of these little symbols that are in green. When you push the button, that's what happened. The orange one will light up, and you know, you can hit any of the keys that has the little orange symbol on them. So like the equal sign, the upside down question mark, the little thing that looks like European UK euros, the other thing that looks like a little Japanese yen symbol. You know, you can hit those. And the keyboard is backlighted, which is a nice touch, but it only lasts like maybe 10 to 30 seconds of backlight, so it's not going to get constantly in the way of gameplay. And when you type in stuff on YouTube, it goes really easy. When you type stuff on, you know, Bing, which is what they're running to, you know, use as a search engine on your Xbox One, you can type things in real fast and easy. It's just a lifesaver right here. You should really go out and get it. You know, the Xbox One CHATPAD. It's just a great thing to have. Makes your life a lot easier, especially if you put chatting with your friends, or you know, you're searching things online, or you're doing things on YouTube to search, or games that require crafting recipes that, you know, you can actually type in the crafting recipe that you're looking for. It's just something, if you're into those type of things, a lot easier, because I know I was trying on YouTube, you know, doing it. You gotta go quick down, quick forward, just to find the letter that you're looking for. This, you find the letter, you just hit like YOUTUBE, enter YouTube. Otherwise you had to go down, left, right, up, down, left, right, quit. Oh, there's just the letter Y. And the same thing with the D-pad here. So definitely, it's worth it. For the $40, it is definitely worth it to go out and pick up the Xbox One CHATPAD. So that has been the unboxing review of the Xbox One CHATPAD. Remember to rate, subscribe, and leave a comment. Alright, thanks, bye.